question of the day is, what kind of people do we want to leave the program at the end of the year? What do we want them to be, how do we want them to be different than they were when they entered the program?
Okay, so I think that what I want to see out of the program is a lot more awareness of what we can offer globally, and because we're so young and we have so much that we can offer, in a sense that we can make a change because we're surrounded by our community and we have those connections. So I think that just learning how to approach problems we want to address is a huge thing that I want to see in global leaders.
Okay. I think the kind of people that are the kind of leaders at the end of the year. This is gonna go so bad now. So much pressure. Okay. Can you edit this?
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Okay.
That part's going in there.
Okay. Is that leaders need to. What did I say, Fontana?
Humble. Be humble.
Okay.
Maddie
Yeah.
Shake.
Maddie Shake is such an amazing example of a humble, empowered leader. So I think that at the end of the year, I want the GL students to be empowered to make change, yet be humble and, like Riley said, open to new ideas and be willing to work with people.
Cool. Well, now that you called me out, I guess I'll go. No, yeah. I would like the people leaving this program to be more receptive to new ideas and accepting of like all frames of mind, because I think we all have a lot to offer each other, especially if we work together. We can like understand each other, and yeah, we just should hopefully prepare them to be that way. And then also, I think we should equip them with skills to make sustainable change going forward, so that even after they finish Global Leaders, they can still use their skills and their passions to accomplish change that they want to see.
Going off of what you said about people being more accepting of other people, I think that I want the people who lead this program to kind of have a changed like perspective on how they see the world and this community and like our school, just like, I don't know, things in general. I think that's helpful.
Yeah, I think people should have like people are like, this is their, for a lot of people, like they've never left the country, like and Fort Collins is their home, this is all they know, and I think that it's important that they know that there's like a bigger world out there, like there's other people that need our help and that need the change that they need to make, that we need to all collectively make together. And I just think it's important that they understand that there's another world out there, and yeah.
Yeah, going off of that, I really want to see the leaders leaving have more like of a positive mind frame, because like I know there were a bunch of setbacks on the trip, but like we were always like go with the flow, like it's okay, it could be worse and all that, and like just feeling grateful for like what we have and how it is, and just being positive thinkers.
Okay. Someone on the trip told me that we were all taught to survive the system and not change it, and I want people to learn how to change it.
Okay, so I want not just our generation, but generations after us to get more involved with politics. I wasn't necessarily most involved in politics until I joined GL and started learning about how important it is, not just in the US, but outside. So, I mean, they call us the generation of change, and I think that's really accurate because we're the generation that's going to be affected most by politics now and later. And so I hope we inspire not just like other students that will be in GL after us, but our generation as well to do more than just sit back and put your hands up and say it's not your responsibility.
Yeah. Mic drop.
Okay.
You gotta follow this up.
Yeah, the only thing I would add, honestly, is just that I hope everyone can have some point during the next year, you know, in GL or maybe on the trip, where they just have this epiphany where they're like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm so woke right now. I like see that there's so much that I can do, and there's so much passion that I have for doing this, you know. I mean, like, I had this epiphany during the trip, and I was just like, I'm so passionate about this, and I just really want to continue doing this my whole life. So I think that would be my hope for people in GL.
Yeah, I think for me, one thing I've noticed over the years is that like a lot of different students join GL and for different reasons and from different backgrounds. So the idea is no matter why they joined, like even though I know some people just join to get their service hours or to like make their parents happy or whatever, the idea is that like it doesn't matter why they joined, but what matters is that we're going to, like at the end of the program, they're going to come out having grown at least a little bit in some way, and that they're, like everyone said, like going to be better leaders and more aware of the world around them and more willing to make change.